What if I told you a humble dish soap got a glow up so visual it broke the internet, one satisfying spray at a time?
Welcome to Unboxed Origins. I'm Howie, your resident science geek and accidental trivia sponge.
And I'm Wyatt. I ask the big questions. Sometimes philosophical, often skeptical, always curious.
Today, we're digging into how did Dawn Powerwash become TikTok's favorite dish spray? Start with the brand. Dawn has been the longtime underdog hero of the sink, known for cutting grease and famously for being used to rescue and clean wildlife after oil spills. That association gave Dawn a kind of trustworthiness. It's not just strong, it's gentle enough to be used on feathers and fur. But the story of Powerwash specifically is a design problem-solving tale. People didn't want to fill a sink, scrub for 10 minutes, or lose track of how much soap they were using. P&G's engineers and product designers asked, how do you make dishwashing quicker, less wasteful, and more consistent? The solution was to pre-mix detergent with a foaming agent in a spray bottle, so you could spray, wait, wipe. A quick, no-fuss workflow for busy kitchens. The next milestone was packaging and formulation. Making a product that sprays soap as clingy foam is trickier than it sounds. The formula had to balance viscosity so the foam holds, a surfactant mix that actually cuts grease, and a trigger mechanism that dispenses the right amount every time. The design team focused on the ergonomics of the trigger. Users should feel like they're doing something satisfying, not fumbling with a messy pour. When Powerwash hit shelves, it was marketed as the gadget for people who hate filling sinks. Students, apartment dwellers, busy parents. Early marketing leaned on demos showing lasagna pans and grease-splattered skillets going from grimy to gleaming with a few sprays and a wipe. It was a convenience product first, a cleaning innovation second. But the product's journey took an unexpected turn with a cultural shift, the rise of short-form, visually driven social media. TikTok is the place where a single satisfying visual, foam spreading, grime dissolving, a swipe revealing bare metal, can be a viral loop. Creators discovered Powerwash and started using it in two distinct ways, as a legitimate cleaning shortcut and as content fodder for satisfying cleaning videos. The spray's foam clings to vertical surfaces and highlights dirt in a way that makes before and after editing irresistible. That visual clarity, mud turning to shine, fits perfectly into a 15 to 60-second narrative arc. P&G's traditional ad buys didn't make Powerwash a TikTok star. The app's creators did, by experimenting and repurposing a convenience product into spectacle.
Aha! Here's the bit people miss. Powerwash's viral success wasn't only because it cleans well or looks good on camera. It surfed on three cultural currents at once: safety nostalgia, soapy ASMR, and pandemic-era domestic theater. The same trust Dawn built with wildlife rescue gave the product an emotional anchor. Viewers weren't just seeing a clean pan, they were reminded of a brand that helps animals. The ASMR satisfying genre turned mundane chores into calming performance art. And when COVID lockdowns kept people at home, the kitchen became a stage. Those three things combined to turn everyday cleaning into a communal pastime, and Powerwash into a prop.
Creators began inventing hacks. Some showed that a quick spray and a paper towel could replace 10 to 15 minutes of soaking for baked-on messes. Others demonstrated the spray on ovens, grout, and even greasy stovetops, always with the caveat to follow label instructions and rinse where food contact is involved. The product's ease encouraged editing tricks, time-lapse wipes, close-ups of foam bridging grease, and satisfying peel-off reveals. Micro-influencers, cleaning TikTokers, and household bloggers created templates. Set the camera low, spray generously, let the foam sit for dramatic second counting, then reveal. The trend spread because the content was both useful and oddly hypnotic. That's the social media life cycle. A real convenience yields a visually arresting loop. Creators optimize for virality, and the algorithm amplifies what keeps people watching. There's also a structural reason TikTok favored a trigger bottle product over traditional liquid soap. A squeeze bottle shot onto a pan can drip, spatter, and look messy on camera. Powerwash's foamy spray lands neatly, clings, and provides a consistent visual texture. For content creators chasing crisp before and after edits, consistency is gold. So brands and creators formed a tacit partnership. Creators used a consumer product that made for great content, and that organic content functioned as product demonstration, more persuasive than a commercial because it felt authentic. Behind the scenes, P&G noticed the spike in user-generated content. They began to engage with creators, share user videos, and lean into that aesthetic rather than fight it. This was not an entirely orchestrated marketing coup, so much as smart brand listening and amplification.
Aha! Again. And this one's a little counterintuitive. The most viral clips often showed people not following the label to the letter. They'd spray, vanish to do something else, come back, and wipe, implying a leave it and magic happens narrative. That's misleading from a safety standpoint, but it also taps into a deep cultural longing, the fantasy of a low-effort life hack. The paradox is delicious. A product engineered for controlled dosing and safety becomes popular partly because creators dramatize laziness and instant results. TikTok worships a kind of culinary sorcery, aspiring to more cleanliness with less labor, and Powerwash fit that fantasy perfectly. This meant P&G had to walk a line, celebrate the product's satisfying visuals, while nudging users to use it responsibly.
Around this time, other ripples appeared. Retailers noticed. Powerwash began getting prime placement in aisles and on end caps with display demos showing the foam in action. Limited time packaging and influencer partnerships reinforced the trend. Fans began sharing variations, cleaning hacks that used the product alongside vinegar, baking soda, or a microfiber cloth. Some creators adapted it for pet bowls and grill grates with safety notes, and others staged elaborate cleaning ASMR setups where the audio of the trigger pull and the foam hiss became part of the experience. The product morphed into a multimedia prop. It wasn't just for cleaning. It was a sound, a look, a quick story. One other consequence is educational. The trend taught consumers something subtle about surfactant chemistry without anyone calling it that. By seeing foam cling, dissolve grease, and rinse away, viewers get an intuitive model of how detergents work, how surfactants surround oil molecules and allow them to be rinsed off. In a way, TikTok did a mass demo P&G could never buy, millions of tiny user-driven experiments showing the product in real kitchens. That's credibility you can't manufacture in a boardroom. It also challenged the industry to think visually. If your product doesn't look interesting on camera, it might get left behind in a world where discovery is often visual and social.
A final aha to tuck in your back pocket. Virality is often less about the product and more about the narrative people can build around it. Dawn Powerwash offered the raw materials, a satisfying look, a quick payoff, and a story hook, clean to dirty to clean, and people made a culture out of it. In other words, the product became a platform. TikTok didn't just promote Powerwash, it transformed the act of dishwashing into a genre. And genres are sticky. They invite imitation, remixing, and community norms. Once a few creators found the formula, the rest followed, and the platform's feedback loop made the ripple into a wave.
So why does this matter beyond one kitchen sink? Because it's a case study in modern product life cycles. Design, yes, but so is cultural fit. Products still need to work, but in the attention economy, they also need to be performable. If your product has a redeeming visual or can be made to look like one, it's got a shot at virality. Dawn Powerwash succeeded not only because of surfactants and packaging engineering, but because the internet turned chore into theater, trust into content, and cleaning into community.
And the takeaway for viewers is practical and philosophical. Practically, Powerwash can save time and make certain cleaning tasks easier. Used correctly, it's a real convenience. Philosophically, this story shows how consumption, identity, and entertainment now intertwine. A spray bottle is no longer merely a tool, it's a prop in a social performance. That's fascinating, and sometimes oddly beautiful. It also reminds us to be a little skeptical of the instant magic frame. Read labels, follow safety guidance, and remember that a great before and after clip might be edited for drama.
If you like satisfying transformations, product design mystery, and accidental internet cultures, Dawn Powerwash's rise is a microcosm of our era. Design meets delight meets dopamine-driven platforms. It turned a utilitarian fix into a visual staple, and in doing so, taught brands and creators how to collaborate, sometimes unintentionally, to create a new kind of household ritual. Like, subscribe, and share if you want more unboxed origins of the things quietly shaping our lives.
So, tell us, was it design, chemistry, or TikTok's love of clean reveals that made Dawn Powerwash the app's Syncside superstar? In truth, it was a bit of each and a whole lot of viral foam. How did Dawn Powerwash become TikTok's favorite dish spray?